All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, want to give honors, girls, praises due to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem,
Ba'Shem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'Shem,
Ba'Shem,
Kakadash.
Kakadash.
Dobon is passing elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. I'm Brother Wild from GMS Detroit camps.
I'm Einar from GMS Detroit Block Camp.
Kind of so, we're going into pretty much you are what your forefathers are.
Kind
Uh, uh, uh,
and not like the small head. We don't go by your mother lineage because all she was just the pot that hold the seed in. It goes back to sperma, and sperma goes back to seed. You know, and us men, we have the testicles which the seed come out of.
yeah, we got the life,
Uh,
you know. And so this picture that I'm showing you right now, this is the father of Patrick Mahomes, okay, who's an Israelite, okay.
And that when he was a wee bit of a scrub.
Yeah, yeah. I got the other picture too, but I just wanted to show this one first. And then, as you see on the other side, there's his mama, who appears to be an Edomite. You know, and that's just an example of a picture. And you know what? Let me go ahead show you the one of today of him and his parents. Okay. See, there you go. That's him when he was drafted. Yeah, okay. You see, still the father, okay, who his bloodline goes back to being an Israelite. And then here goes mama, who appears to be an Edomite, who's, nation of Edom. Now, Patrick Mahomes, just so you know he a Jake, he's one of the most popular players in football, whether you like him or not. Okay? He got the arm, he got the legs.
And also, there's no such thing as biracial.
Biracial.
Biracial. There's no such thing as that. You are what your father is.
Yeah, that's Esau coming up with that crap to hide who he is. That's all that is. And
being mixed, it ain't no such
yeah,
thing
ain't no such thing. I didn't even believe that crap when I was in the world. I want to show another one right quick. Yeah. Let me show another one right quick. What else we got? Okay, we got Tia and Tamara, and their father. Their father is an Edomite. Okay. I remember they used to be in a girls group before they did that show Sister Sister called Sisters with Voices or some crap. That was a long time ago.
I don't think they were Sisters with Voices, were they?
No. I forgot what was that little girls kiddie group they was in. I forgot the title of the name, but they was in a girls group before they was on TV show. But when you watch, if you ever seen, because I'm the same age as them, so I'm very familiar with them. But they did like maybe 2 videos, and there was like no salt whatsoever or whatever, and they're straight up Edomites. They didn't really have a voice. Okay. And here's also the famous one, Blank Griffith. Even though this is the picture of him and his son, okay, but his dad is an Israelite. His dad is a Levite. Matter of fact, let's grab that. There we go. Okay, there's Blake Griffith. Okay, you see the side of his father. His father's is from Haiti. Haiti is the tribe of Levi. Okay, and on the other side there's his mother, who's an Edomite. Okay. But Blake Griffin is an Israelite. Okay. I don't know if he's still playing or not, but I'll say when he first came out the NBA, I mean, he was jumping extremely high. and the way he played basketball when he was younger, You know, he played like a Jake. He ain't play like no Edomite, which his spirit is an Israelite.
Well, you know what? You was close. It was called Voices.
Okay. Voices. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I forgot. So the water for that.
God.
You know. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is about what your father is, your forefathers is, not your mother. Okay.
God.
You know, we ain't about that crap. And as you see, this is Lenny Kravitz and his father.
God.
Okay, his dad is Amalek.
God.
Okay, and there's his mother. Okay, she used to be on that show, The Jeffersons or whatever.
God.
And hey, and you know, you got ignorant Jakes would say he a brother. No, the hell he ain't. He a chocolate tear.
God. You are what your
Your
what your father
forefathers.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever your father is, that's what you is.
That exactly.
According to the scripture.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And if you got something, go ahead and kick it.
Well, get that that first.
That Numbers.
Yeah, get that one first.
Okay. I'm gonna let you kick it off.
I got it already.
Got it. Okay, go ahead.
This is number 1 and 18, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree after their families by their fathers according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. And they cleared their pedigree of their family house by their fathers. It wasn't by their mothers. Every time when they give a bloodline, it was Adam to Cain to who whatever, and then it was Adam to Seth, and then that bloodline. It wasn't just like Noah is Japheth, Ham, and
Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth. It talks about the sons. It don't say the mother's name. It don't say Jill, Jane, and Rachel. It don't say that. That their mother was Bethany. It don't do that shit. And let's get that word declare their pedigree right here in as Yah Lad Yah Lad. and when you go into it, birth of a child, they going off. They trying to make it so you go off, but it goes into the father. Declare pedigree. To be the son of. They got a woman. Be the son of a woman. Get the fuck out of here! Don't say that shit. In the Bible,
that's Satan, man.
Yeah, it's Satan.
Oh, man.
These Ishmaels.
Man.
The Edom. I'm Israelite on my mother's side. No, it don't go that way.
No. That's going way the fuck off. Man.
And they got pedigree. They got it all up dealing with the mother. Get the fuck out of here. It don't go like that.
Yeah, we'll just go strictly scriptures.
Let's get some scriptures.
Yeah,
hurry up and get this thing in the bed. This is Hosea 1 and 7. Ephraim has mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. And this is how we end up having children among the heathen nations. You know, every time I remember back when I was young, a woman used to say they wanted a child with good hair, and that's the reason why a lot of times Eve would deal with a white man and think that their children would have good hair because of that, and some of them kids still came out nappy.
Yup.
You know, you know. And cake not turned with various shades of brown. You know, we still can even have white children. You know, they call them albinos. You know, and they have blonde hair, white skin.
Precept.
Their skin be translucent. That's how Esau was born. He was a albino. What you got?
Go to Acts chapter 3, verses 25.
Acts 3:25. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, shoot.
Okay, I read it. Ye are the children of the prophets and the covenant of which Yahweh made with your fathers, saying unto Abraham, and thy seed shall all the kindred of the earth be blessed. and through our seed, all the kindreds of the earth will be blessed. You know, the Israelites. You know,
Okay.
but except the Edomites, because after they future judgment of going into captivity, they're gonna be gathered together and done away with, according to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Obadiah 1:18. Matter of fact, King Solomon had many wives. You know, he dealt with women of the other nations. You know, and he didn't deal with Bathsheba. You know, the queen of Africa. He didn't deal with her. If he would have dealt with her, the scripture would have said that he would have dealt with her probably somewhere up in here.
Not only that, but he would have had it would have been records proving that King Solomon ruled over the land of Cush.
And if he
that was the case,
and if he dealt with Queen Sheba, she have to give up her kingdom.
Yep.
You know, her queendom, because once a Israelite man conquer you, he takes everything that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but this is 1 Kings 11:1. But the king Solomon loved many strange women, and together with the daughter of Pharaoh, you know, the Hamite, she's a Hamite, the women of the Moabites, the so-called Japanese, the Ammonites, Japan, the people of Japan, the Edomites, the so-called white man, the Zidonians, the Hittites. He dealt with all heathen women of the other nations. You know, even King David was born of a heathen woman.
Yeah.
You know, of the nations concerning which the Lord say unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come into you, for surely, and when it goes, ye shall not go into them, that means having sex.
Right.
You know, the Bible talks about having sex all the damn time. You know, neither shall they come into you, for surely they will turn your heart after their gods, and Solomon cleaved to these in love. And Solomon had women through his concubines. The scriptures say that King Solomon had over 700 wives and 300 concubines. You know, according to the scriptures. Next scripture. And he had 700 wives, princes, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned his heart away. and that happened when he became older. When he became older in his years, you know, his wives ended up wearing him down to want to serve their gods, you know. But and that's if you receive it. Hey, this was also Yahushua before he when he did sin he when he he sinned when he was King Solomon.
Yeah.
You know, he had to pay for that sin that he did when he was King Solomon. You know, because he did idolatry because of his wives. You know, his heathen wives, and served false gods. But let's get some let's just get some scriptures on Israel dealing with the other nations. You know, matter of fact, this is Revelations, because Israel. One thing about Israel, we likes to have sex. We likes to have it, get it in, and we dealt with a lot of these heathen nations. Matter of fact, one was they was dealing with the Moabites, and Phineas destroyed with the sword, with the spear, Israelite and hold on, let me get that scripture, because we doing a class thing on that. But I had to think of it right off my head, and it was Phineas, and it was where is that scripture at? Matter of fact, let me go to my Good News Bible, and I will find it right quick in a second. Slakia. I ain't had that scripture pulled up, but Israel was dealing with the nations of the heathen women, and that's how we used to get down, back in the day, number. Sakya. And these women, with us dealing with the other nations, they made a sin before Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai became jealous and destroyed a lot of Israelites because of it. This is Numbers 25:6, and behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Mennonite woman in the sight of Moses and in the sight of all of the congregation of the children of Israel, and there was weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And what were we doing? When this happened, matter of fact, let's go up. How the children of Israel was dealing with people, and the men was having sex with the women of Moab. This is Numbers 25:1, and Israel abode in Shittim And the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab, and they called the people unto sacrifices of their gods. And the people did eat and bow down to their gods. And then I just read in First Kings how the Israelites, the Most High said, "Don't go unto them," and they don't go unto you because they'll turn you to their gods. And this is an example of that. And Israel joined themselves unto Baal Peor, and the anger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai was kindled against Israel. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them before Yahweh Bashim Yahushai against the sun, that the fierce anger of Yahweh may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And one of the children of Israel came and brought his brother a Midianite woman in the sight of Moses and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the congregation, the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, and the man of Israel and the man of woman through her belly, so that the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. So that's one example of the children of Israel dealing with heathen nations, having sex with heathen women. Like I said, a King David, he was born of a heathen woman. Matter of fact,
I thought that was his grandma, but you said it's his mother.
I think it was his grandmother too, but I'm just trying to find it. Let's see where. Yep, there you go. It's Ruth. His grandmother is Ruth. And let's see. Yep. Ruth 4 and 13. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went into her, the Lord gave her a conception, and she bare a son. And the woman said unto Naomi, blessed be the Lord, for he have not left thee this day without a kinsman, that my name may be famous, that his name may be famous in Israel, and he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thy old age. For thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, is better to thee than 7 sons that have borne him. And this is the line of David that began. He came out of the line of Boaz, the one that married Ruth. Now let's go back. Let's see who was Ruth who was her people. She was a Moabite. Ruth was a Moabite. Up to Ruth 5:4. Then said Boaz, the day that thou buyest the field of the hand of Naomi, thou must buy also Ruth the Moabite, the wife of the dead, and raise up the name of the dead upon his inheritance. And she was a Moabite. This is the grandmother of King David. You know, and right back to Ruth 14:13. Boaz took Ruth. That means he had sex. Like I say, when Boaz took Ruth, he got it in on her, and Ruth was his wife, and when he went into her, had sex, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave her conception, and conception is the seed penetrated the egg, and she became pregnant, and she bare a son, and she said unto Naomi, blessed be Yahweh, which have not left thee this day without kinsman, and that his name may be famous in Israel. I'm going to skip down. And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom and became a nurse to it. And the women, her neighbors, gave it the name, saying, there is the son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed, and he is the father of Jesse, the father of David. He's the father of David, the king. It goes by your father lineages. Boaz, his father before he begot Obed, and Obed begot Jesse, and Jesse begot David the king.
That's right.
Okay. So we dealt with other nations like this, before. So that just show how Israelites, when we dealt with these other nations, our children start looking like the mothers. And after so many times, we keep dealing with so many however you want to say, Edomite women,
Moabite women.
Moabite. If we kept dealing, and our son dealt with another Moabite woman, our next son will look more and more like a Moabite, and he kept dealing with a Moabite. That's the reason why they say Israel's like the salt of the sea. And matter of fact, I got one last scripture to close it. Because the mixed multitude in Revelation 9:17. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindred and people and all tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. And when you go into the multitude that no man could number, all the nations and kindred, the people, when we have sex, like I said, like we have sex with, like if I had sex with a white woman, my kid might come out looking like him, or like Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Their skin become lighter and lighter and lighter.
There you go.
But that don't change him from being an Israelite.
Yeah, that never stops.
Yeah. You can't change what spirit, what soul, or what your soul race is. Just because your mother dealt with a so-called small hatter, and say I'm this because of my mother.
Yeah. Bruce Lee, he's an Israelite.
Kind.
Okay.
And when you go into that word kindreds, that's full A, Strong's G, 5443. and outline biblical uses. In the New Testament, all the persons ascended from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. So, this right here is concerning the children of Israel. When they say a mixed multitude, a mixed, you know, a great multitude which no man could number of all the nations and kindreds. It's talking about the children of Israel. That's who also salvation is for.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got a problem with that, it's not my problem. It's
Right.
how you got a problem with the Most High. So, with that said, all praise to Yahweh,
Yahweh, by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai, by Hashem,
Kakadash.
Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostle, elders of GMS that taught us this truth, and Shalom.
Shalom.